please. Thank you very much, Peter Fay, and Sukhjot Naru is over the phone as well. Um, Thank you very much for giving us opportunity to bring up the case of the concerned residents and Homeowners Welfare Association of Brampton. And chair and members of the board, thank you very much. And can we move it to the next slide, please? So we have been lobbying for since many years about the affordable housing and safe housing in Brampton, which is lacking due to new Canadians, either it's international students, or new immigrants choose to Brampton as their new place to grow, and as well as the families growing in Brampton. So Brampton has been a very well loved place to be here. Many residents pleased with that. Use the checklist for inspectors to standardize the inspection procedure. I'm from my background is quality assurance for last 30 years. So I understand the concepts behind the standardization procedures and policies. So instead of having a human, avoiding the human error, as well as standardize the procedure that will help the contractors, help the homeowners, that simplify the procedure, that way you give a checklist and they follow those guidelines and everyone is happy with that. This is a humble request from Homeowners Welfare Association. Respect the taxpayers, homeowners being harassed. So we have here the complaints from the residents, which has been shared with the different council members as well as time to time. And we highlight that in our town hall meeting, which we had done last year in September, where most of, I think half of the team from the council has represented there on behalf of the city, and they took the issues from the homeowners, which has not been resolved. And also we are asking for use the latest technology, example scanners to check the plumbing and electrical wires and existing basements, because existing basements already built. Even builders, developers they don't follow under the current standards. So instead of digging down everything and tear down the whole basement, which somebody has spent $20,000-$30,000 and do it redone again, it's gonna cost us $70,000-$80,000. The project normal rate today for 2-bedroom basement is around $40,000 to $60,000, depending on the finishes and the quality you're looking for. And give at least 1 year grace period to the homeowners so they can do the proper construction in enough time frame, because COVID is leaving the COVID on a side. It takes time to get drawings made up by the architect and then submit the application. The city process time is around 4 months today. And then you're going to find the contractors. These days, it's not easy to find a contractor. If everyone is hunting the contractors, it takes longer time. So that's why we are requesting to give us at least 1 year to the homeowners to provide the affordable accommodation to the new Canadians, as well as to help them out to have their better life, because taxes, insurance, and everything is high in Brampton. Unfortunately or fortunately, this is a fact. And grandfather rule, please implement the applied older basements as a previously approved. Some of the basements were already previously approved. Now they are not fall under the current standard, has to have a grandfather rule applied. Simplify the side entrance as developers are allowed. I have seen personally, have shown to the council members, you can literally have a cat walk through in that the walkway on the side of the house, and there is a side entrance. I still have witnessed houses have not been teared down. They still exist, new subdivision. You could imagine how much space we are giving on the sides, and builders make a side entrance. They are allowed. When homeowners comes in a request for side entrance, there are different rules. I'm not sure how the city council approved those conditions, because initially these are the new subdivisions has been built not long ago, like say 5, 6, 7 years. People are waiting still today for their deposits, which has been given. My subdivision 8 years ago, approved by almost over a year. Still, we haven't received our deposit. Neither the city taking an action nor the developer doing it. So this has to be looked after too. Allow minimum 4 unrelated people in the basement apartment instead of 3, as fire building code allows. So city has a strict rules and conditions for the houses than the fire code. So you could see it. There is a huge gap, and improve the parking requirements and approachable public transit to use by as many as possible accessible transit during the hours of commute. Say odd hours, we would like to have, let's say 8, 9, after 9 o'clock, after 8 o'clock, the services is not available bus service. The transportation or transit services is not great in Brampton. And we are expecting people to use more and more transit, especially students, especially seniors, especially other people. And that will reduce the load on the roads, causing a lot of accidents. It's all correlated, reactive actions. From one good change, it goes too far of a good, and for the bad change, it goes too far bad. Pending issues of providing rapid transit on Highway 7 for our students and employees to commute. Sorry, one second.
Mr. Sodhi, just a reminder.
Mr.
Sodhi, just a reminder, you're at 5 minutes now.
Can we request for another couple of minutes to close my remarks? Hello?
So, Mr. Sodhi, yes, go ahead, because you're the only one speaking on behalf of your other colleagues. Is that correct?
Please. Yes, please.
Okay, so go ahead. Take another couple minutes. That's fine.
Yes, please. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah.
So Highway 7, we are asking for a rapid transit because students, university students, college students, even commuters working have to go. They have to wait 4 or 5 buses. The winter is starting. It's terrible for those students to wait that long. Standardize, simplify inspection procedure for checklist. Oh, sorry, that's done. Enforce the policies. All we are asking is make a plain land field for the homeowners and the developers. Developers get things done by all means, and when it comes to the homeowners, they have to struggle for every single thing. And planning to enforce the policies of builders as well, no more for double standard between the taxpayers and so. And the last point is stop the transfer of employment land to residentials. Queen Street happened, Gore Road. Today there is a high price. Builder is selling 25 acres. Few years back was transferred an employment land to housing, and 45,000 houses have been built in the west side of the Brampton. They're gonna add up more load. 200,000 more people are gonna be adding to the Brampton. So do we have infrastructure? We are asking for colleges, universities in Brampton. We all support for that. It is becoming a bedroom community to stay in the town. So we need to have infrastructure. We need to have a transit. We need to have employment opportunities simultaneously. If you're going to start building houses and houses and houses, then it's a house of houses. There won't be anything in Brampton. There's a current city bylaw 270 2004 prosecuting the citizens for the violating the bylaws has to be amended. We request most of the council members fully understand we are not asking for any violations at all. We are not asking favors on that part, but same time, give the break to the residents. Some of the council members, sorry to say, I have to say that last part, their BP goes high when we talk about basement word. They should be more kind of respecting the taxpayers who contribute their salaries. You name a basement, check their BP. Will be double high. Why? Why don't you call us in the meeting and let's have a discussion on it? That's what we requested in our town hall meeting. That's what we're requesting again. We would like to contribute on safety. We would like to contribute in our city on various issues, public safety. Today, somebody lost a life. Again, the gun fire shoot in the house. So how safe we are. For years, we have been raising those issues. Literally, please, we humbly request Brampton residents love Brampton. It's a flower city known as, let's leave it as a flower city. Let's work together collaboratively. Let's not create the walls among people. Oh, he is asking for basement. No. means people have different ideas, different perspective of looking at things. But if we work together, we have to bring in federals, we have to bring in provincials in place. If we have more than counted for numbers in Brampton, we can lobby a case, hey, new immigration or students or some one way or other, we have not so many uncounted for numbers in Brampton. We need more funding. We need more infrastructure sponsorships from the federal government. That can be doable if we all get together. We are all on the same page. Brampton University application has not been submitted as of today. And we're talking about university every day, every year, every election. Let's be realistic. Let's be positive. Let's work together. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair and the members of the council.
Thank you.